No, it's all of us who are a little bit more not as government friendly as some of the other pastors are. When you go to church on Sunday, the problem in America is that guy standing up behind that pulpit who claims to be a representation of God. The pulpits are silent. They're killing full-formed human beings in New York City, and the pulpits are silent.
You do point out the mega pastors who have infiltrated the church, and that's exactly the term I like to use.
As we have so underestimated our enemy, our opponent. Our opponent is Satan, the devil. Donald Trump, again, last night, was swinging from the fences, inviting the American church, please get engaged here, will you? Will you please get engaged? He stood up in that pulpit last night and said that children were what? They were a gift from Almighty God's what he said.
Yep.
When's the last time you heard your pastor even say that? When's you ever heard any president ever say that? And Doug, Joe, he's kicking down, he's blocking the door, and the church is totally missing the whole thing. And you're yelling, won't somebody tackle him? And the guy beside you says, well, we'll pray he gets tackled. We'll pray somebody will get out there and tackle him, or worse yet, get out of his way. We don't want to do anything that would offend him or turn him away from Jesus. Hey, boys and girls, we are the opposition to evil. I'm sorry, pastors, if I'm shocking you. We are it. We are the A-team. We are those who've been put on this earth to expose the unfruitful works of darkness, to have nothing to do with him, to occupy till he returns. I'm feeling this, man. The hair's coming off the back of my neck. I don't know if you guys probably, or the smoke's coming off the back of my neck, not the hair. They may kill him in New York, but they're not going to kill him in Iowa. Now, I want to know something. Where are the churches? Where are the pastors? Have there been any other follow-up protests out in Iowa? No. God, we just got to, I'm going to behave. I'm going to say something I'm going to regret. The pulpits are destroying us. Now, hear me. America is dying for Christian leadership, and you guys are missing in action. Our pulpits have empty words. They signify nothing. And they could take every one of those right now. Abortion, we know what it is now, don't we? They've taken the mask off. Human child sacrifice would end tomorrow if our pastors grew a pair and said, not in Iowa. They don't fear us, brother. They don't fear the church. And so they make these tyrannical, God-hating, abominable decisions, and the pulpits are silent. They never, ever push back against it. We're the resistance. It isn't the Republican Party. We're the resistance. And so I've been encouraging people. In fact, I did on my own show today. I said, do you really want to help us? When you go to church this Sunday, right in the middle of church, right after your praise and worship is done and your songs are done, just when everybody sits down and everything gets quiet, you just stand up and you address the pastor and the congregation and just say something like this. Hey, Pastor Joe, pardon me, I don't know if you've been noticing the news, but they are killing fully formed human beings in New York. And Pastor, I would like to know, what are we going to do about it? I wrote this back in 2006. It's like it could have been written today. And Doug, the pulpits are still silent. Folks, please hear me. This is not an option. We have to get the churches on the field. Now, just come on, just look around. Just look around at what's going on in America. And can you name for me right now today one institution, one industry, whatever you want to, that Christians are in charge of? Are Christians in charge of government? No. Hollywood? No. Education. They're in charge of it? No. Did I say government? No. Are they in charge of religion? No. Christians aren't even courts? No. There is nothing. See, here's what's happened, folks. There's been a coup pulled already. We talk about Donald Trump having a coup pulled on him. Christians, wake up and understand this, that you are living as captives in a nation where secular humanists and atheists are calling all of the shots. And you know what, brothers and sisters? I'm going to tell you something. Death's coming to Christians. It's coming to Christians. Call it fear porn. You call it whatever you want to. Death is coming to Christians. Now, I'm 66. I know I look 23, but I just turned 66. We just had 2 new grandbabies. We have 6 grandbabies, and I'll be darned if I'm going to sit around, coast out the last however many years of my life, and set my children and grandchildren up for prey. I don't mean P-R-A-Y. I mean P-R-E-Y. Setting up my children because we are a captive nation captured by God-hating atheists and secularists. They run every aspect of the world. And I say, well, Coach, don't worry about it. I read the Bible. I read the last chapter, and we win. Oh, yeah? He wins, baby. It ain't you. And I'm going to tell you something. There's a lot of hell and damnation coming for people who don't stand up and don't stand up now. And Doug, the pulpits are silent, baby. The pulpits are silent. They hate me. The religious leaders, they hate me. They hate guys like me. And there's a lot of great guys out there that are fighting hard and pushing back. And it doesn't even bother us when our leaders lie to us. We expect them to. It doesn't even bother us when people go into the schools and indoctrinate our grandchildren in homosex. That doesn't even bother us. It doesn't even get our temperature up. There's not one pastor in 1,000 that'll even speak out against the public schools.